3, 2, 1, action. Today we have Cayman, one of the top affiliates in the group. He has been killing it recently. About 75,000 GMV on TikTok, basically sales on TikTok within his first 2 months of really being consistent posting and stuff like that. I have a few questions for him, but overall, I'm pretty excited to have him in the group and stuff like that with Creator Launch Point. And I think overall, he's gonna have some really big months coming up here. It is currently February, but March, April, he's going to be hitting some record numbers, and definitely is going to be top 1% overall. I'm curious how I know you started with Varo a little bit. I don't even know how you exactly started with. Did you even start with him, or how did you get into TikTok in general?
Got into TikTok, it was either get a job or find a way to make things work. And
Was I telling you to double down on it, or was it someone else?
I like doubled down on TikTok.
Yeah, instead of the job, like wait to get the job.
It was a little bit of you, a little bit of Varo, a lot of Eddie. But basically, my Amazon account got Section 3'd. I was in a lot of debt, and I gave myself till the end of December. But my dad, every single day for like a month, was just hounding me that I needed to get a job, and I was doing everything I could to avoid that. And literally, like 2 weeks before December was over, I was already going to interviews, already applying to jobs, and because I literally had 2 weeks left, and I had already tried it for like a month and a half with no results. And on that third week of December, it just popped. Like,
So how long did it take you before you got to that pop?
probably took about a month and a half of consistent posting. Probably posted about 150 to 200 videos before I started seeing any success.
Were you posting it every day?
Yeah, and before that, literally in that month and a half, I made maybe $150.
So one video popped basically after that, or
Yes, but then I had systems in place where when that one video popped, I was able to follow up and have more videos.
were you doing just the one video worked out? Then did you keep replicating that same video?
Yes, I was replicating that video. I was doing it with different products, replicating videos, replicating the same style video with different products. And then I had a different product that popped, so I did like 20 of that same style video with that product, and so on and so forth. And then I had a lot of videos, or I had a few videos that would pop very high, but then I had a bunch of micro videos that would still get like X amount of sales and still do a couple $100, not thousands of dollars like the huge videos, but would still get a couple $100 here and there, which of course add up a lot.
What do you think is the most you've made from one video so far?
Probably 8 to 10K, I'd say. Probably about 8, I'd say.
Gotta break that
But-
10,000 soon.
But that's 8,000 just commission. I'm working with the brand directly. When you have videos that do really well, brands are likely to work with you, and they're actually paying me out a $1,600 bonus today.
From that one?
Not from that video directly, but if it wasn't for that video, I wouldn't have gotten that bonus. So not only do they sign me to $500 monthly retainers now, not even monthly, it's actually bi-weekly at this point, $500 bi-weekly retainers almost. They're offering me commission for every certain amount of GMV I hit. They're giving me X amount of dollars. So that video is probably 800 to 1,200 of the bonus that I'm getting. So does that make sense?
No, it does. Do you have a certain requirement for posting a certain amount for that?
That's what the retainer is for that they sign me to bi-weekly, but it's extremely good. It's one of my better retainers. It's $500 for 8 to 10 videos. So
Every
you're
2
talking
weeks?
about an hour and a half, 2 hours of work total for not only $500, but at this point we basically have almost guaranteed success. Obviously not guaranteed, but almost guaranteed success to where you're doing about 2 hours of work and
Proven success.
yeah, proven success to where out of those 10 videos, 1 or 2 of them will probably pop again and drive a lot more sales.
Have they offered you any like doing ads on your videos or anything?
Yes,
like
that's another thing that's huge.
There's no additional work.
About 5 minutes sending them a Spark code.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, hey, that's work.
At
But
this point.
you do got to send them a Spark code, but that has literally driven me probably an extra $2,000 in sales. And it's such cheap. It's such cheap promotion for them, as well. Like they're getting so many sales into their brand for so cheap compared to typical marketing.
Interesting. So that's kind of how you got started. I'm curious. Obviously, you're progressing right now, kind of working on, when you have the hit videos and stuff like that, how good the actual video is. Like it's basically kind of like buying like different levels of lottery tickets based on the level of content that you're posting too. Because whether you're trying to get the views, whether you're trying to get the conversion, um, I guess I don't have a specific question on kind of how you're trying to improve those videos, because obviously you're testing out different things, working on multiple accounts and stuff like that. You've obviously kind of been focused a little bit on the retainers right now. I don't know if like after the TikTok ban thing, like things seem a little bit different.
It slowed down a little bit, but some people say like it crushed their accounts. For me, didn't crush mine at all. Maybe took a couple $100 off, maybe 1,000, but still overall didn't kill it. I still have videos from before the ban that are still flying, but who knows? Maybe that's because the brands are running ads on that. But I focus more on top of funnel videos, where I think a lot of videos that have extreme success come from more of the talking head. The reason I don't do that is because I do a lot of skits. I know how to make a decent video. Not, we're talking about quality. I'd say it's like 40% of what a talking head is, like quality wise. Like a talking head's a lot better, probably has a lot more conversion. However, one talking head video takes about 30 minutes to make, where my videos, I can make about 40 videos in 30 minutes, so at least 30 videos. So it's just
pay per hour.
Yeah, it's also a volume game. But yeah, I definitely do want to learn the talking head. I know that that's how I'm going to jump to my next level. But so far, I have a proven method that works for short, easy videos. I mean, it's nice being able to record 30 videos in an hour and a half, an hour, whatever, and then go about your day.
And that's kind of like, I feel like that almost comes from the retainer thing a little bit. Like, one, it kind of fits your personality and stuff like that. But also, when there's these retainers that are giving you 500 for 30 videos, 100 videos, it's like you're just like learning how to just make a bunch of videos and kind of spray.
Yeah, I think retainers are definitely for like beginner friendly, extremely beginner friendly. You could easily make $500 to $2,000 a month strictly on retainers if you have the right people in place, if you're in the right groups, stuff like that can tell you about the retainers, can help you get retainers. I currently help my girlfriend get retainers because she is very new. But if you're somebody who just wants to start, I think retainers are a great place to build fundamentals and get guaranteed pay.
And I think it also helps, like, if you're making $1,000 or $2,000 every month through the retainers, you're more willing to maybe take off some shifts from your job, or like just put more time.
Yeah.
I mean, people only have so much time, and most people are making money from doing something else right now, unless you're a student or literally doing nothing.
Yeah, and if you're a student, if you're a college student, high school student, this stuff is insane. I mean, the opportunity. I have a 17-year-old friend that made $160,000 last month. In the past 3 months, he's made $240,000, which is insane. Kid is still in high school.
What kind of style videos is he doing,
He does middle of funnel videos. I'm not exactly sure, but the kid is absolutely insane at his craft. And that's the level I'm trying to get to. I think retainers are definitely holding me back. I focus too much on retainers just because I have bills and stuff that are due that I want to make sure I have guaranteed pay, where in about the next month and a half, I will be probably cutting a lot of those off unless they're insanely easy, and just going all in on quality videos to hopefully get to that next $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month level.
Yeah, because it's focusing on that kind of like basically less than $10,000 a month kind of range. You only have so much time, stuff like that. You can only post so much on certain accounts and stuff like that. Obviously, you could get more accounts, but then you kind of just be doing the same style across more accounts and stuff like that, which, honestly could work, right? If you had 5x the accounts, you're working, how many hours a day are you working?
On TikTok, probably 2.
Yeah, so
an hour and a half.
You could probably 4x that or whatever that, if you really wanted to maximize, but also you could just work on higher quality videos and probably make the same amount or whatever it is. I mean, the biggest thing is the type of videos that you're making almost create the level that you're able to get to, right? So it's like, the better the quality of video that you're consistently making, when they do eventually pop off, like how high that ceiling is for that video.
Yeah.
Making 10,000, like you said, your top video or whatever. I don't know if you've already said it or not, but other people are hitting the 100,000 from a video and stuff like that. So it's
I mean, there's multiple people doing. I do consistently over $10,000 a month now, and there's people that are doing over $100,000 a month consistently. So it's like, what are these
less videos too?
Probably. So it's like, what are these levels that I'm missing? Like now I want to get to that next level, and I'm super grateful for where I'm at. I think if I could do it, anybody could do it. But I'm super grateful for where I'm at, the position I'm in, because just a couple months ago, I was about to have to get a job, getting paid way less, working 5 times as much. So it is awesome,
Working
but
5 times as more.
yeah.
5 times more hours.
So just with that being said, it's like I want to take advantage of this opportunity and stack up as much money as I can while this opportunity's here. And I still think we're so early, especially with Instagram's beta coming out. I'm sure it'll just continue to evolve, but this is like a gold rush opportunity. You might as well maximize your opportunities. If $10,000 a month is a lot, obviously, for a lot of people, but who knows how long it's going to last. Why not try to hit 20, 30, 40 grand a month? So,
And as you're doing this, you're learning kind of the content creation and viral products and everything kind of on the marketing side of private label. So I know obviously you're trying to get into that a little bit and stuff like that. How do you think about, that conversion from creator to brand owner?
I think it really helps a lot having both the steps, starting to build the foundations of a private label. I'm sure there's so much stuff I don't know, just like being a content creator. But when going after creators now, I think I have a lot more of an understanding based versus somebody who just went straight to private label. Because when you're looking at giving away retainers, when you're looking at what kind of creators to bring on, you kind of know when somebody's bullshitting versus when they're serious and they want to help build that brand. I think retainers, for lower level people are probably lower level creators, not people, just, creators that haven't had success.
Experience level too.
Yeah, experience level. I think that their retainers probably aren't worth as much as somebody that were to do talking head and truly put time into it, and people that have proven success. Obviously, those are going to be more expensive retainers, but they're probably more likely to help your brand grow. Where if you're not somebody that has a lot of capital, you're also going to probably incentivize other creators with extra commission. I think the hardest thing is obviously going to be getting to that first 1,000, 2,000 units sold, and then after that, it'll really start rolling. So I think a lot of private labels, unless you have a huge bankroll and you're spending crazy on retainers, I think a lot of that's going to be done in-house from friends and family kind of affiliates that just want to see you succeed and want to help you build your business.
That's an interesting point because obviously in the beginning you can throw a lot of money at retainers. You can even think about the retainers that you're getting and like how much value you're really bringing to the brand.
Yeah,
it's
I'd say
debatable.
exactly. I'd say I've probably done 6 or 7 brand retainers, and I'd say 2 of them have had success with me. But there's been 3 of those brands I straight up did not care. I just wanted the retainer money. I had a good feeling I wasn't going to see success. And that goes back to being the next level of creator. Why would I even take those brands on when I knew it was just for the retainer money? And it was wasting my time. The amount of posts I could post in that day, it was probably shooting my account down to get viral videos because they were bullshit videos.
How many videos a day do you try to stay kind of in range wise per account?
Right now I'm at about 3 videos per account. I have 3 accounts. I'm going to start testing out 5 videos a day just because, it is a lottery ticket system. Might as well get that, that's an extra 6 videos a day right there.
People talk about doing 10, 20 and stuff like that, but it's like you've experienced kind of spamming the videos and how that affects your account.
Yeah. I don't think spamming them is the good idea. The hard issue is if you do want to post 10 times a day, you're supposed to spread them out, at least ideally 2 hours. Well, 10 videos a day, that's going to be 20 hours. But let's say you're even doing it an hour a day and you're posting 10 videos a day. That's 10 different times throughout the day. Almost every hour and a half that you have to sit down and take about 5-10 minutes to post, which just gets inconvenient. We're running around, we're doing things. A lot of people have jobs. They can only post on their lunch break. So a good rule of thumb for me is 3 times a day, in the morning, middle of the day, or like 5, and then before you go to bed at like 8 or 9. That's where
recently you solved that problem.
Yeah, I did solve that problem.
How did you
So
solve that problem?
I hired somebody, so now all I do is film my videos. He edits them, he writes the comments, he adds the product links, and we actually found a little backdoor way to schedule posts, which with the link, which anybody can schedule posts, but doing it with the link is the hard part, and we found a way to do that. So that's why I want to experiment with more volume, because right now he's not posting enough for what I'm paying him. So I want to up it to 5 times a day, and on top of that, I want to up it 1 or 2 more accounts. So most people post, on the high end 10 times a day. I want to be closer to 20 times a day, just more lottery tickets. I'm thinking I'm going to start experimenting, probably get him on 2 more accounts. So he'll be posting 3 to 5 times a day on 4 accounts. So on the high end, he'll be doing 20 posts a day for me. And then also with retainers, easier retainers, guaranteed money. I can maybe use one of those accounts just for retainers and have him record the videos even. So I'm doing almost no work.
Outsourcing retainer work is crazy.
Yeah.
Let me make sure this thing is still recording. Yeah, we're good. I just didn't want to
Be doing all this.
I didn't want to get to the end and be disappointed that the thing was not recording. But overall, obviously your story is pretty cool. Going from Amazon to here, I think that's going to be a pretty big. Not that there's that many Amazon sellers compared to people just posting, trying to be an influencer online and stuff like that. Where I think that's where most of the there's 100,000 TikTok creators, affiliate creators right now, and I think over this year, it should get to 1 million. Even maybe with Instagram as well with it.
You think it'll get to 1 million?
I think it could 10x overall. It's a growing.
In a year.
100,000 people isn't that much, right?
Yeah,
to be
not at
posting
all.
Semi-consistently.
But that's the thing, that we have 100,000 creators right now. I bet you less than half of them post one shop video a day. Honestly, I'd bet you.
How many do you think are posting daily?
I would bet you half of them don't even post a shop video a week, but at least once a day. How many of them are posting at least once a day, 5 days a week? Probably 20, 30%, 30%.
Yeah, maybe 20,000, 30,000.
I doubt that even.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, I doubt that. When you put those numbers out there, I doubt it. I bet less than 10,000 people are posting 2 videos a day. Genuinely. So,
well, and then there's, if you think
so
about
right
all the
there, if you
groups-
just start, you will be a top 10%er.
if you just post
start
daily
and post 2 videos a day when you wake up and when you go to bed, you will not only make guaranteed money almost from retainers, you will eventually see success. Give yourself 3 months.
Well, it's better to post bad videos than not post, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's it's not even that you're not posting on your Instagram where your family's gonna see
I've
it.
had horrible videos blow up that I have friends in the other room that will straight up delete the videos and be like, no, it's not good. Doesn't matter. You already put all the effort in. Just post the video. You already did everything. You might as well post it. Just see what happens.
I feel like the difference with kind of this new age thing with the creator versus influencer is you don't have to build up a page of 100,000 followers and stuff like that to try to make money doing it.
Yeah,
there's people that have hundreds of thousands of followers and they're not making any money. You know what I mean? Because they simply have no either business sense or they don't know how to monetize.
I had a dude drop off a couch the other day for my grandpa, and he had a couple videos with over 1 million views, had over 100,000 followers on TikTok, and I said, how much have you made from your account? You obviously monetize it, right? You have 10x what I have. You've posted way more. And at the time, I only made $2,000 so far on TikTok, 2,000 or 3,000.
So you were thinking he was terrible?
No, well, I had made nothing, but I said, how much have you made? He goes, oh, dude, one of these videos blew up. He said it got 2 million views. I said, damn, how much you make from it? I thought he'd say 600, 800. He goes, I made $60. I was like, oh my goodness, so much. Bro, you have so many followers, all this missed opportunity, but it's just because he doesn't have the right tools, he doesn't realize.
We had an Uber driver with Levy last week, and he had over 200,000 followers, multiple accounts, stuff like that. He's made $70, he said.
Yeah.
It's
missed opportunity.
We sent him the link for the Discord.
What you don't know. I'm sure there's so many things that we're missing out on right now, and people are laughing at us because we're doing TikTok, which is part of it. But when it comes to
everything,
I know people that are watching this are probably gonna be Amazon sellers, and honestly, if you're a newer Amazon seller or you don't see Amazon as a long-term thing, a true business that you want to build out and get to
rolling into wholesale.
Yeah, if you're if this is a side hustle for you, or you're not doing 100,000 plus a month, your goal is not 100,000 plus a month
In sales.
in sales. Yeah, in sales. I truly think TikTok is the way to go for sure. I mean, I did Amazon for a year and a half, and
The risk assessment is another thing as well.
that's insane as well.
The amount of people getting shut down on Amazon, stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, Amazon's the whole reason I'm here. I would still be calling suppliers every day if it wasn't for getting Section 3. Like, it's honestly been a blessing in disguise. I've been doing this for 4 months, and I already like it more than I liked Amazon in a year and a half. And, I was doing good. I wasn't doing anything insane, but I have a friend that, did way over $1 million in sales in his first year, and it's his third month on TikTok, and he's already liking this so much better. So, and he's not even Section 3. He straight up made the transition. But I think between risk, being a lower level seller, if you're looking at Amazon as something as a side hustle, anything like that, I think TikTok is way better, in my opinion.
as a side hustle.
As a side hustle, as a beginning
Money
first
you
level
put in.
business, the margins, obviously your margins are insanely high, 90+%. If you really want to do margins on it, it's not really the same way.
With
but
the expenses.
yeah,
limited
I mean,
expenses.
the expenses are literally under $500. All you'll ever need is to pay $500 to buy an account if you don't even want to grow it.
And then you go do
organically.
one stupid retainer, you post 30 videos, like bulk
Money-
supplements right now.
Money's back within 60 days, bare minimum. Bare minimum. And yeah, I mean, if you're somebody who wants to start Amazon or this, or even start Amazon and you're comfortable being on camera, even doing faceless stuff, I mean,
And that's the biggest filter too, because so many people will never jump on camera. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's literally like that's a filter that takes out 90% of the population.
Yeah.
They're not going to get on camera. They're not going to do any of it. So the actual competition for people that are posting consistently, like we were just talking about, like there's 100,000 creators, but how many are even posting daily is like, it's probably like 10,000 or like,
yeah.
if it was over
If that,
10,000,
honestly.
I think we'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Because like,
I'm sure so many people have joined. I joined Amazon Influencer Program. I posted 3 videos the day I joined and haven't done nothing since. So it's
why don't you talk about Amazon Influencer Program? I mean, that versus TikTok Shop. I mean, a lot of people are trying the Influencer Program, especially Amazon sellers, stuff like that. It's just a huge platform and stuff like that where people see it. But the amount of time you put into doing all the videos, even buying products and stuff like that, I mean, you're not even getting the product sent to you for free sometimes.
Oh yeah, no, most
so
of
it's
the time
like-
you're not. I mean, I don't have enough. I don't have enough time in AIP to truly talk about it, but I have heard from some extremely high level people that do great numbers, probably top 1%ers in the AIP program, and they talk about making like upwards of, I want to say $1,000, $2,000, maybe max $4,000 a month with this, and they have thousands of videos in their library, and they're adding hundreds of videos a month. Which, yes, on TikTok you're also adding hundreds of videos a month, but unless you're a very beginner level creator, you're going to outscale AIP so fast. I mean,
It seems like Amazon is more like kind of the low risk, consistent model, right?
For
so like
AIP,
you're kind of building up that.
and from what I've understood from people, it's not even that consistent. Like I have a friend in the other room who was making over $1,000 a month doing an Amazon Influencer Program, but that's because his video was popping up in the carousel, and it's not even popping up really anymore. So that money has become a lot less consistent. So it's almost like TikTok where you
have
got
to
to
hit
be
in that algorithm almost.
Yeah, and there is a lot more likelihood that it stays on that carousel, but still, you're making
What percent do you get? 1%?
2, maybe
2%?
1 or 2. I just got approved for 5x anything that are on my videos right now. So
On
upwards of-
Amazon?
yeah, yesterday. Yeah, it was weird, but I don't even play with it. I don't care. I know still it's not worth it.
And 1 to 2% versus what, a minimum of 20% on Amazon or TikTok,
I mean,
right?
yeah, pretty much. I mean, I probably average 30% sale, but 20%'s on the low end, 10's on the really low end. But usually people that do 10% are doing a lot more volume.
Yeah, it's a great product. It's really moving.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a different model too because on Amazon, it's like if you post a video on a listing and that listing sells 10,000 times a month, it's not like that listing's going to go from 10,000 to 100,000 sales. Unless the brand is doing some crazy marketing on the back end, pushing on TikTok, stuff like that, where like the increase in sales and like where you can have it pop off on TikTok is on TikTok because of the organic marketing of it, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
your video isn't getting pushed around Amazon's ecosystem on TikTok and whatever.
And I mean, just at the end of the day, if you are, let's say you're comparing a typical AIP to a typical TikToker. TikToker is probably making 2,000-3,000 a month. Typical AIP person's genuinely probably making 300, and you're probably a better level Amazon influencer if you're doing 300.
Yeah.
So, it's just I mean, I had friends that were hounding me to start AIP, and I'm so glad I didn't. Like,
You did.
Even the top level, even the top. I mean, I've talked to some high level AIP people, and it's just not even. They've been doing it for years, and it's not what I've made in the past couple months. So.
If you need to hear any more than that, I don't know, man. Jeez.
Yeah, I just think it's a consistency thing. If you're not willing to post twice a day for 3 months, that's 180 videos. If you don't see success within your first 150 videos, sure, give up. I wouldn't.
Stick to the 9 to 5 for life.
I wouldn't, but my point is, do at least 150 to 200 videos before you give up. I think you'll see some sort of success, for sure. And it's going to be easier than Amazon. You're not going to be over there polybagging stuff, putting stuff in boxes, prepping stuff, trying to scan stuff in, see if it's still profitable, see if a price tank.
The listing's not tanking on TikTok.
Yeah, the listing is not tanking. It's all the personal brands, all brand direct. You're going to be making a better margin per se, way better. It's just all around a way better model for me. If you're a beginner or even intermediate, if you're somebody doing less than 100K a month on Amazon, I would definitely start trying TikTok.
I mean, you don't even necessarily have to stop selling on Amazon, obviously.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. I have a friend that's still doing $60,000 to $90,000 a month, and he's making thousands a month on TikTok as well.
Definitely, it's obviously a different model. I mean, the biggest thing is that you're not putting up tens of thousands of dollars up for inventory.
It's so side hustle friendly. I mean, I do this as my full-time job and maybe do 20 hours a week on it, probably closer to 15. So side hustle friendly. Side hustle, not only is it very much so an easy side hustle for anybody that already has a job or business, you can probably double your income doing it. You can replace your 9 to 5 money for sure.
What do you think is kind of, someone jumps into it, they buy an account, they go through the test period, a week or two, whatever, of, getting the account warmed up and stuff like that. They're doing research, they're looking at the videos that are doing well, they got a free trial on FastMoss, they're watching these videos, they're doing whatever. What do you think is kind of something that's realistic when it comes to like jumping on a few like easy retainers when it comes to like bulk supplements and stuff like that? I mean, at the end of the day, if you get 2-3 bulk supplements, that's like $1,500 to $2,000 in flat money, guaranteed money, basically. And some of the videos could even make a little bit of money.
Yeah, I think that's great. I think that's exactly probably where you should start for the first 1 or 2 months. Unless you're not worried about money at all, then go straight for making quality videos, learning overhead, talking head.
Because that's going to speed run you to that $10,000, $100,000 a month.
Yeah, that's going to get you a lot higher than even where I am, for sure.
I feel like we were talking about the bulk supplement thing at the end, but what do we even talk about like the last 5 minutes?
If you're a beginner, bulk supplements, basically easy retainer.
Yeah, but that was kind of where it cut off afterwards. I feel like at the end we were just talking about going from Amazon and stuff like that, and I guess the differences in general, but I mean, I don't even know what I want to talk about now.
It's good. That was a good video. I hope you guys learned a lot. Remember, Creator Launch Point, giving away so much information. We have a $1,000 course in there, completely free. We have a lot of 5 and 6 figure sellers in there. We have multiple 6 figures that will help you get to the next level. We have weekly calls. What else do we have in there? We have brands that will work with you, give you a higher commission. And we have a bunch of young people that are just willing to grow and that want to network with each other. It's completely free. A lot of people would charge $50 to $200 a month for this. It's completely free. I think everybody should join. I'm not even an owner in this, so I have no say, but it's helped me a lot. It's what's helped people in there, or what has helped me get to the point of where I am today. So
link in the description, Creator Launch Point, Discord, courses on Whoop. This boy's heading out to some crap, not going to be working very much this week.
Oh, I'm gonna make 200 videos while I'm home.
While driving?
No.
No,
I'll
not
make
not
them in
to-
store. They're gonna be in store. They're gonna be skits. They're gonna be in the bedroom. Still gonna do the easy style. Over the head will be alone. When I get back, maybe.
We'll see you.
Thank you very
Refilming the
much.
outro. Join the Discord.